welcome back to The Penthouse. It's your girl T Stacks. I'm here with my
Yeah, you know who I am. Montrell Anthony, one of the best co-hosts you ever had in your life.
and worst dresser I've ever seen. And we are here with the comedian, radio host, actor, legend,
Who?
Mr. Larry Lancaster.
What's up?
Welcome
what's
to The
going on?
Penthouse.
Hey, man, this is nice, man.
Thank you.
This is
Thank
nice.
you.
Y'all got two different houses in one room.
Well, explain
No,
that
this
to me.
man cave, and then over there, that's like the set from the Living Singles
Yeah, we
and
had
shit.
to do a little,
And then y'all over here, y'all making democratic speeches.
we like,
gotta mix and
you know what I
match,
mean?
you
Yeah,
know,
no,
we
this
gotta
nice,
do
man. I
it.
like what y'all doing here.
Thank
Appreciate
you
it,
so
appreciate it,
much.
man.
Thank you for
And y'all
coming.
responsible drinkers. Y'all only put 2 carafes out here. That's nice.
This is
Matter of
just a
fact,
little
one got
bit.
water in it, right?
No, we don't know.
Okay.
It's roulette.
It's just there.
And that's what y'all offer me. Some shit y'all have no idea what it is.
You know what? I don't understand, Larry. You asking a lot of questions.
And I hope these ain't yours.
God damn,
Thank
man.
you. Let's talk about it, Larry. How you feel about those apple
Yeah,
juices
this
sitting right
this
here?
ain't grown man
At all.
beverage.
At all.
So explain me how.
This what
Yes.
happens when you date women with the single parent mothers.
With
and
the
they
kid-
used to have
with
men in the house.
That part. Thank you. I've been trying to tell him to grow up for a long
Yeah.
time. How you an old, young at the same time?
Now I like those, but at some point you gotta put them.
You gotta
away,
put them
big
away.
fella.
I
Man,
put them away one by one when I pop them.
Yeah. That shit come with a book bag and homework. That's just not.
It come with a.
Man,
Lord,
Larry,
man. So let's get to it, man.
yeah.
So, Mr. Lancaster, you feel me? We know you've been doing a lot of things. You've been on a lot of stages. You feel me? You've been a lot of places, man. And I got a question for you. So far in your career, who's one of the, I guess, one of your favorite comedians you have worked with?
That's a difficult question because a lot of times, you know, you want to throw out the famous name, but a lot of my favorites are people that people don't know.
Gotcha.
But as far as famous people, one of the coolest cats that I ever worked with was Cedric was real cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Eddie Griffin was really cool. Tony Roberts, Gary Owens. Most of them were really cool people. Only one person I worked with that I ain't really like was Tracy Morgan.
Really?
He was an asshole.
I can see that. I can see anybody who ride around in a Bugatti in downtown New York.
Yeah, he was an asshole. Like people don't know, a lot of comics are not nice people, man.
Wow.
They're very insecure, even when they don't have to be.
Right.
Because he didn't want us opening up for him.
Wow.
So the promoter didn't know that. The promoter had a contest and everything, which I won, and had us open. We were supposed to come out, open up for him, but he was so nervous about a lot of big name comics. They do this. They'll come to town and they'll tell the promoters, "Look, black comics. I don't want no other black comics on the show with me and shit like that." Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you feel like they do that because they think that, like they might get overshadowed? Like,
well, part of me understands the fact that when you at that level, you're going from city to city to city. So you just want to dial it in. It's like work for you. So you don't want to go to some city, and then there's some cat that's never left the city, and he funny as shit.
Yeah.
You know, but he'll burn your ass up.
Right.
And then you gotta go out there and work that night.
I could dig it.
Or people, you know, you got cats, this local cats that never went nowhere and they steal material. And you go out there and they done all your jokes in front of you. It's a lot of reasons why cats do it, but I don't like it because the same way somebody gave you a shot, you could give somebody else a shot.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we got the big names, and I like on this show we like to bring everybody to light. Who was the guys that's not the big names that you know your favorite?
Well, guys that
Let's give them that shout out.
poured into me when I first started coming in the game, man, it was a lot of Baltimore comics, a lot of DC comics. Stacy Carver, Jay Phillips, Joe Recker, who passed away. Ken, I forgot my brother's name, but Ricky Shackelford, Howard G, those guys all looked out for me. Lonnie Davis, Laughing Lenny. It's a lot, man.
Right.
Tracy Richardson, cats that's not even comics. Some of the guys were promoters. So it's like, you know, it's so many vets that really looked out for me, and I learned a lot from them. I'll never forget, I bombed one time at there was a spot in Randallstown called Courtney's, and I go up And you know, I got the big head because I got a standing ovation my first time on stage. So I'm thinking,
that's
yo,
dope.
I got
Yeah.
this shit figured out. And you don't. So
So
That's
you
the
just
story
went
of
up
your
there.
life, Montrell.
I'm going up. I'm killing stages, you know, but I'm a baby. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Right.
And then I hit this crowd where they wasn't necessarily a bad crowd, but you had to be experienced to handle them.
Right.
And I didn't know that at the time. So I'm going out there doing what normally work, and they just like,
You got to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Like your love life.
damn.
You got to
Hey,
go.
y'all
Man,
need-
you said it. You got to go. That's what he said. That's what you hear all the time.
I don't know what's going on right
it's
here.
Don't worry,
No,
Larry,
man,
trust
I just-
me.
he just,
Don't
you know,
worry about it,
sometimes you
Larry.
gotta-
Let me explain something to you.
No, what?
No.
Nothing. Larry, listen.
I'm getting Faith Evans, Stevie J. I don't know. Some weird shit happening.
It's okay,
It's
trust
cool.
me.
It's just hard to,
okay.
it's my roommate. It's hard to
So anyway,
yeah.
I didn't do well, and when I got on, of course you feel bad.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
And I don't care what comics tell you when you eat it, yo. I don't care how many times it happens or how many times you rip. That shit hurts you. It hurts. So he pulled me to the side and said, "Look, man, I ain't no experienced than you." He said, "I ain't no funnier than you. I'm just more experienced." And he went out and ripped it. I mean, killed it. So when he told me that, just made me look at things in a whole different perspective.
That's awesome.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm sorry. What's your So like I said, like he's already said, you with some big name people, like you've done your thing out here, you made your mark. What is your favorite experience? Like the most it sticks out to you in your brain with dealing with some of the big name comics?
Okay, it's actually two instances.
Okay.
First instance is when I got to I won a contest to open up for Cedric the Entertainer, and so when they had these contests, it's really just a marketing scheme, right? So they're just trying to get interest in the show. Tickets may not be moving or whatever, so they yeah. So and you get that. So Cedric was coming, and they had the contest. It was like Baltimore's best young comic or some shit like that, and I went out there to win. I mean, I actually went just because I got into it with another comic who said I was a joke thief. So I said, listen, when I go to the contest, if I steal jokes, all of y'all can go in front of me, and that way I shouldn't have no material.
Got it.
Right?
So
I went down there, just really was on some dad shit with him. And shout out to my man Buster, who one of my closest friends, but you know, that's how we used to get at each other back in the day.
Got it.
So I won the contest. So they tell you, all right, you know, you're gonna be opening up for Cedric. And I'm thinking, okay, Cedric's gonna come out because I think Cedric was hosting the show.
Okay.
So I'm thinking Cedric gonna come out, do his thing, bring me up, then bring the other comics up. Nope. The DJ came, was like, "You Larry Lancaster?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "All right, you on in 10 minutes." Cedric and them not even in the building.
Seriously?
Oh shit!
They basically just using me like as a juggling monkey or some shit.
That's
like
crazy.
I'm a commercial.
Damn.
That's crazy.
So you spoke on something. I want your opinion on this, man. Stealing jokes. And when it comes to stealing jokes, and you in the room, and you there, you ready to get on stage, and somebody just hits your shit. How you feel about that?
Okay, I'm gonna answer that question, but I'm gonna finish this part of the story because it was one of my favorite moments. So anyway, the DJ brings me up. The crowd sitting there, Cedric and them like an hour and a half late, so now the crowd got an attitude. They sitting there, they mad. So I go out there, I hit them with 2 or 3 of my jokes, and they not budging. They motherfuckers sitting there like, so I had to regroup. Now, keep in mind, I only been doing comedy for maybe 18 months, 2 years tops. And this is at the Lyric. You in front of like however people, you know, 3,000-4,000 motherfuckers sitting there.
The Lyric.
So I say, you know what? Before Cedric come out here, y'all gonna have to show me some respect. Y'all got a Baltimore native. I'm here representing y'all motherfuckers, and y'all gonna sit up here and act like y'all don't know who I am. So I changed the energy, and I said, before Cedric bring his big black ass out here, y'all gonna have to show me some love. And I reintroduced myself, right? And from that point on, it don't matter what I said, but I had to take the stage. I had to show them that I earned it. And I got a stand ovation in 7 minutes. And I could see Cedric, he had finally come in the building, him and his entourage and shit. And he heard the people, because it sounded like thunder when you got thousands of people laughing. Yeah. So he backstage, he came out there like, yo. So he looked, he was like, did like that. Like, so I was like, okay, you know, I might be on to something.
So
That's
bullying
dope.
people
That's
into
a dope
laughing
story.
for you, because I'm just saying, it sounds like to me, like, you didn't feel like that was bullying them people?
That's an interesting choice of words, brother.
I'm just saying, the way you just described that, it's like, motherfucker, Y'all gonna laugh.
Bro, sometimes you got to do that. Haven't you had to do that before?
Y'all do that with her.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
I had to force you.
No, you don't. We are going to toast right now because we like here at the penthouse.
Sometimes you gotta take it.
I get it. I really do understand that. Sometimes you gotta take the moment there, because if you don't take it, then it might not come around again. Right. You feel me? So I do.
Here's why you do that. Sometimes you're put in situations where people don't necessarily give you something. You gotta take it, and especially with comedy. People will go, I've seen it 1,000 times. They'll see the big name person, and they laugh at whatever the they say. Right. They not even up there really doing no material, no joke. They up there like, oh, look at this. And they, ha. It's like, what's funny?
I feel you on that.
Then when I come up, because people don't know me, I got to pull a rabbit out my ass. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the kind of pressure that Baltimore puts you in. If you can make it in Baltimore, you can make it anywhere.
Well, you have made it in my book, definitely.
Well, thank you.
So we're going to cheers to you. If you go ahead and...
Yes, I'm a bully.
He just... What? Don't treat... Listen, man. We gonna toast to Larry Lancaster, y'all.
And toast to y'all, man.
Big ups.
Toast to y'all.
We appreciate you even coming in this door, man.
Of course, man. Anytime
anybody who would sit down and talk to her, you understand what I'm going through. So,
well, you doing a great job. Both of y'all doing a great job. Toast. Toast to the juice bar.
Why would you have to bring it up?
Toast to the back to school drink.
Back to school.
Back to school.
And the same back to school shirt you wore your first day of middle school. Isn't it? Look at it.
You know what? I don't even understand what's going on. But listen, y'all, we about to go to our sponsor. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back to y'all. I don't know.
You got pee, don't you?
I probably do. Why you always gotta put shit on blast? That ain't got to be blast. If I got to
ain't nobody tell you to do that.
Nobody didn't. But if I had a bathroom break, that's the best way to do it. Damn, juice boxes do make you have, you know what, Larry, I apologize, bro. You feel me? Sometimes things get a little hectic in here, you know what I'm saying? Because she keep trying to, like, I got prostate problems and shit.
Nah, we at that age, brother.
Hold up,
thank you, Larry.
Ain't no faking that shit.
Ain't no faking it at all, bro.
It's that, let me go into the bathroom before I hit the road.
Before you hit the road.
Yeah.
Even if I ain't gotta go, you been standing there looking like, yo, don't wait till I'm in the car.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
I need you to work another shift. You got to do a middle school reunion.
Yes, I have a CD burn. My song from the album, I'm trying to get the DJ to play it at the event tonight. I got one song. Look,
I said no.
You a fucking oh, this is our house.
Matter of fact, take this shit. Yo, how the fuck did we get kicked out of a middle school reunion?
Alright, just pay the bill, Justin.
I ain't got it, man. I'm sorry. I got you on next time.
I lost my wallet, G. I think I left it back there when we was fighting. Hey, Marvin, you think we got it?
Yeah, Marvin. Your business adventure's going on. You should be able to pay a $50 bill.
I lied.
I knew it.
My mama bought me this suit.
Don't know why I got no money to pay this shit.
Hold on, sir. I didn't see you pay a bill.
You want all us to get in our cars, go to the restaurant, eat everything, drink everything, and then walk out of that motherfucker like this shit ain't happening?
Exactly.
This isn't a chicken box. And did you eat the pizza?
That's how they gave it to me, man. I had to help put the fries back.
You helped them put fries back in the bag. They don't even match. How you got dead pork and aquafina? I don't know what the fuck type of freaky shit y'all got going on.
All right, y'all. Gotta go ahead and deliver the package. This is my wife, okay? I told you, no fucking pepperonis!
Yes, no fucking pepperonis. My brother on the floor, dying. I'm out here living my best life.
You're living your best life. That's black woman for being a hoe. Check, please.
Is this ketchup on the... You been eating my shit?
Yeah, man. Everybody, welcome back. Now, I apologize for that little delay in me having, do old people shit. Listen, man. Let's get back into it.
Yeah.
So, Larry, you was on a movie that that's getting a lot of It's getting a lot of flow right now. You feel me? This Check Please. This movie most definitely.
is
came.
it?
It is.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
It is.
All right,
It
where's
is.
the check,
I
please?
just watched it.
Hey, I don't get in people's personal business. All I do is just read what's on the
Nah,
card.
I'm give you that, yo, just come on there and work with me, and then this shit, we getting
man,
Oscars and shit.
Listen, man. You need
and
to.
I ain't been
I
invited.
don't know who you need to call.
It's not us. It's not us. But
we
you did your thing in that. I
but
watched Check Please last night. Actually, no,
it's actually
yes.
hitting. It's actually
No,
getting
shout out
good
to my brother Alvin, man.
Yeah.
He's been grinding for a minute.
Absolutely.
And I'm always happy to see people finally get noticed for the good work that they do.
Absolutely.
So,
Tell us how did you get involved with that? What happened?
he actually just I think Alvin just was familiar with my comedy work, and he hit me up, and I was like, sure, man. He explained what he wanted me to do, and I said, sure, man. You know, if I can make it, we'll come down and make it happen.
Was that scene improv?
Yes.
Okay.
He basically gave me a scenario, right? And I don't even know what he cut, but I just went off like,
Gotcha.
you know, I had taken the edible, and then I went down there.
Oh, did you?
So you ate the edible,
and
after you ate
hold on.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
What is going on?
Mr. Ain't nothing wrong. Mr. Larry, just understand what I'm trying to tell you. This some things you eating edibles?
No, man, we not glossing over that.
What?
There was a brother over here like he was a stalker miking up the tree.
Bro, listen.
I ain't even see him go over there. I just looked and he was in the bushes.
So listen, bro. Them edibles.
Auntie came out here to get the newspaper.
Edibles a mother.
Nah, that ain't no edible. I know I'm saying it, and I don't care how well trained the staff is.
Okay, Larry.
Y'all, this must be what y'all do.
No,
like,
it's fine. It's
and
fine.
that's a clown jump out the box. What? And shit like on Ellen.
It's not what we do. But I understand the fact that you eating edibles and shit and saying shit.
Then y'all just try to like, so how long you been doing comedy? No, man.
Like, bro.
You gotta address the sister in the
I
bonnet
am.
and the robe who just popped out
Don't
from
worry
behind.
about it.
I'm gonna address you eating these edibles, bro.
So you ate
it
edible
seems like
and
it
then
affects you.
Right, and then what happened?
So,
no, it don't affect me to the point where I don't see people that I know I goddamn seen.
I'm not arguing with you about
Y'all pull that shit on each other. I know that.
I promise you, bro.
No,
listen. The fact of the matter, brother, these edibles. This is why I don't do drugs, because you see things and you bring it to fruition, and I don't know what just happened, but anyway.
Yep.
Certain people, when you meet them, you could like, yeah, I get it. Why you wouldn't do drugs? Because
yeah,
you already like
you
enough, man.
Larry, was you there when I met him? Because I said
I can tell my man
thing.
wild though.
Yeah.
He a wild dude.
I said the same thing.
Just meeting him.
Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing is wild about me.
What was wild was that you chose to wear that today.
Damn.
Keep on.
Why you on my man
I'm
outfit
so sorry.
though?
Why you keep? Ain't nothing wrong. Let me explain something, people.
It was
man.
actually my pants. That's why they sitting up there like that.
Oh wow.
You see that? You see it, Larry? You see it? So let me tell about you was on BET Comic View.
How's she going to beat you down and then be like, now back to you?
You,
I mean,
sir.
it's just a thing.
Tell us about your experience. That's big. That's dope. BET Comic View.
Yeah, it was and this was like kind of like in the heyday when they was doing Comic View.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so it was like at that moment it was either Def Jam, which had already passed, and then Comic View. That was like the two big opportunities for comics to go on TV. And so I had auditioned a few times and never made it. And then when I auditioned my own tape man, I don't even know how I did. I got the information from another comedian, and he gave it to me, and I sent my own tape man, and then they selected me. So I had to drive to Atlanta, because at this point they was filming in different cities.
Okay.
So they were going on like a BET tour. So they took all the most popular shows like Teen Summit, 106 Park, and all that stuff. They all went to a different city and filmed from that city. So this particular episode, my episode was in Atlanta. And it was nice, man. It was really nice. It was really nice. And I did a great job, got a standing ovation again. But now let me say this. A lot of times when you see comics on these TV shows, a lot of times what you saw on that show is not what happened in real life. They do a lot of editing. Which I didn't know till I did the BET thing. They have a comedian come out. He'll take different samples of laughter, and he'll say, "All right, laugh like this the funniest shit you ever heard." Then laugh like you had to think about it. Now it's funny. Like they did all of that.
Wow,
Damn, didn't know that.
And then they tape those reactions, and then they'll edit that shit into the show. So you will see a comic get a standing ovation on TV, But if I was there, I'm like, yo, he ate it. He ain't get a standing ovation.
Wow, I
Which,
never knew that.
Yeah.
So that, yeah.
But I earned mine. I actually got a standing ovation.
Very much.
Which I wouldn't have gave a damn if I didn't, and they gonna edit it in. I'm not telling nobody. That's not. Yeah, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah,
it's TV. You never really get to see the best of a comic on TV.
So it's best
you always see them in the club.
That's
when
live.
you get to see the best of a comedian.
That's good advice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So talk about your show, Throwback Saturdays.
Yeah, that's my baby. I'm very proud of it.
Where did it come from? Where was the muse and
Okay, well, I had the opportunity to guest host on one of the radio shows because they wanted comedians on, I guess, to add comic relief or whatever. And so my man Ivan Martin, he has set it up. Shout out to Ivan Martin doing great things over at the Motor House and doing big things with their Baltimore Comedy Festival.
Big out Ivan.
So he was the plug for that. So he had been sending comics on the show, and I guess they weren't really giving the radio station what they needed because comedy is different depending on what you're doing. So when you're on stage and doing stand-up, you know, you could do the comedy the way you want to do it. But when you're on radio, it's a different cadence.
Absolutely.
You had to be conversationally funny. You got to know when to get in between people speaking. Like, it's a lot.
Got it.
And so I guess they hadn't gotten used to the rhythm of doing it that way. Because I had already had a background in radio, when I went on, it was like I knew exactly what to do. So they liked me. They kept asking me to come back. Then I became like a permanent host on Mornings with Mikkel. Shout out to Mornings with Mikkel for sharing her platform with me. And then the program director at Morgan, she saw me, she liked me, and she was like, I'm going to get you your own show, she told me. And so I got Throwback Saturdays. And so I never did a radio show on my own before.
Got it.
And so she told me what the format was. And so it's basically just a musical show. We played throwback music. And because I grew up on black radio, I just took the cues from Randy Dennis, Chuck Max, and those people that I grew up listening to. And so that's back when radio used to entertain, educate, and inform. Like, it was communal and it was very important. Radio, not so much now. So I try to take it back to that. And so I'm very proud of the show. We do great music. I handpick every song. So I don't play nothing I don't like. If I don't like the song, I don't play it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't care how popular it is or whatever. And I do it like a playlist. So whatever the vibe is for those 2 hours that I'm on, that's what you in.
Gotcha.
You ain't gonna hear gospel, then a love song, then some trap music. It ain't gonna be. If I'm playing old school hip hop, that's what it is.
You playing all the way through.
Right. That's what I'm talking about,
dope.
man. Keep it consistent.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you do it, man. I'm learning a lot about you sitting here, bro. Like, I don't even understand what else to ask you, what else you did. But I mean, but apparently you went on Apollo too.
Yeah, I did Apollo. Now,
so was you there? Hold up. Was you there with Kiki?
No.
Damn.
I would never do Apollo amateur night.
Oh.
I've actually had opportunities to do comedy for that audience, and I always turn it down because to me, you just setting yourself up for failure.
Okay.
Now there have been comics who've gone and end up doing a great job. You can count them on your hand, but I'm just not doing that shit. Like, I'm not signing up to get booed.
So what did you? So when you went on, what?
So when I did Apollo, it was it's an OG in the game, producer named Bob Sumner, and Bob Sumner actually was the guy behind Def Jam.
Okay.
He was close friends with Russell, and so he took over the Def Jam thing and kind of put all that together for Russell on the comedy tip. So shout out to the OG Bob Sumner. So he has a comedy night that he does at the Apollo, but they do it in a different theater.
Oh, okay.
So it's multiple theaters inside the Apollo.
Got it.
Oh,
and so a lot of your main theaters, they have smaller theaters within that theater. So we did the comedy show there. And they had your name in the marquee and all of that, man. So
dope.
that was nice to go up there and see Larry Lancaster.
Yeah, that's dope.
You know, so that was cool. So yeah, and I did a wonderful.
Why'd you
that
point?
was a nice show.
Why'd you point?
Because
my name ain't never been lit up no damn way. Why'd you point?
I was gonna say,
lighten your ass up.
he went for the interview to be the Sandman that one time. What happened? Then you ain't get it.
See, that's what I'm saying, Larry. You feel me? When I wake up in the morning, you feel me? I be like, yo, you know how people like, I'm blessed. No,
You gotta get her back.
no,
Man.
I got her back. She getting
taking
that.
too much.
I,
you gotta start fighting back.
I
just
thought you
gave
the
up the
same,
fight.
man. It's
I
okay.
see why you drinking these.
Right, you see, Mr.
How you get
Sandman.
bullied in school.
Yes.
And you gotta tell them. I feel like when my grandmother told me, just pick up a stick.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want. You have no idea, bro. I promise you have no idea.
He basically said, I don't want to eat light your ass up.
Oh.
That's what he
No,
said.
he can't.
Damn. Oh, okay.
So listen, like, so as a comedian, right, and you comedy, everything about that funny, and when you watch certain interviews, and when you seen the Cat Williams interview, and when Cat Williams was exposing whatever he's exposing, feeling how he feeling about, how do you feel about that? How you feel about how he went about that?
I mean, I think he was just being true to himself.
Okay.
And so when you talking about certain people like Cat, like a Monique, you have to understand that this is who they are.
Right.
And so our opinions about how they conducted themselves don't really matter because these are people who are going to operate in their truth, whatever that is.
Right.
Now, would I do that? No. But I'm not him.
Right.
So I can't necessarily say what he did was right or wrong. It was just that's Cat's way of doing things.
Got you.
I just wouldn't have done it.
And that's a good example of what I'm trying to say. It's just her way of doing things, bro. You know, you don't have no idea, bro. I promise you. But sometimes I wake up, I be like,
you be fiddling, dropping.
So let me ask y'all that. How did y'all feel about the interview?
Cat
You
interview?
watched it? How did you feel about it?
I actually felt like Cat most definitely. I felt like it was, like you said, he was true to himself.
Yeah.
He exposed what he like. It's his truth. You know what I mean? You can't be mad at somebody for telling their truth. That's what he experienced. That's what he went through. And I always tell people, you feel me? Your experience with somebody is not the same experience that I had.
Right.
So whatever he went through with them guys is what he went through with. So he got every right to feel the way he want to feel. You feel me? I felt like it was one of the smartest things that he could have did. I think he most definitely went in there with a strategy. I most definitely thought it was most definitely in his, and he premeditated that.
Yeah.
I don't think Shannon Sharp knew was about to happen.
No.
Well, he said it was because they had been talking and saying things, so he never really responded.
Right.
So that was his way of answering whatever those issues were.
And he did it a smart way, because what he did was everybody who sat on that show, he addressed them on that show. So basically, and people don't realize, he even confronted Shannon. He's like, why would you even let them sit here and tell you them lies?
Yeah. I think because
that was my cat voice.
I think it actually exposed as great as Shannon's platform is, it kind of exposed him as his journalistic competency, because it's like, yo, that ain't my job.
Right.
The same way I'm allowing you to tell your truth, I allowed them to tell that.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm not confronting you with everything you saying. So why would I confront them? Like, but he didn't push back.
No, he let him rip it, man. And I mean, it was probably one of the smartest things he did. Let the man
It
go.
definitely was to me, it was a chess move, because it, like, after that, all you saw was Cat Williams after that. So I feel like he did it.
But I don't think that's why he did it, though.
I don't think that's why.
Yeah.
But it did help boost him, you know, as far as
Yeah,
on the
because
platform.
his ticket sales went up again.
Yeah, everything
you know
went
what I
up.
mean? So, and again, I say everybody's entitled to their opinion. You can feel how you feel about a person. You can't change that. That's how they feel. I don't think it was a wrong decision. I don't think he did nothing wrong, because everybody clapped back. Even, I mean, now Steve Harvey want to punch him. I don't know why he waited a whole year later wanting to punch the man, but now he want to punch him.
Well, a lot of people want to punch you, but here we are. Larry, listen. So you also had Check Please. Can you run down other projects that you've been a part of, and what's next for you?
Don't run down nothing. You don't have to answer any of her questions, Larry. You understand? You don't let her bully you too.
I didn't bully
Yes,
him.
you push hard. Go ahead, Larry. You can answer it.
So this is what y'all do every podcast? I'm asking them now. I mean, do they do this every podcast?
I don't know. Who you can't ask.
Wow. It's cool. You ever been on a date with a couple?
I have.
And they had them awkward ass arguments, and then they try to bring you into shit. Like,
So, man, let me ask you this. If your ex called you up 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning, like, be like, yo, what is?
I don't have nothing to do with this shit.
You don't,
I don't
you
want to
don't.
answer. That's how I feel right now.
Don't
feel like that. I don't want you to feel like that.
Don't worry about it.
Because I want you to come back. So I don't want you to
I'm gonna
feel
come
like
back
that.
because this shit is interesting, but I'm just letting y'all know what y'all doing. I don't know if y'all noticed this.
No,
I don't notice
I don't
nothing.
notice anything. I just want to know what's next for Larry Lancaster.
Yeah, we want to know what's next for Larry.
Well, the exit.
Exit.
Oh, you.
No, I'm just bullshit.
I thought it was a damn
I thought we
production.
could get the retirement.
It sounded real.
Lancaster.
It sounded real.
Yeah, like I have to
real,
leave here
the
first
exit.
before I embark on any other endeavors.
I thought he was in a movie called The Exit.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I had a Montrell moment.
No, you had a tear moment. You don't get paid for thinking. That's what I told you. Stop. I'm telling you that shit.
Real quick, because I guess y'all wrapping up when y'all do that.
No.
You can talk to your ass enough.
No.
Tell them what you got coming up.
No.
And I'm gonna say the typical rapper response. Well, you know I'm in the studio working on the album.
I will hope you're not in the studio working on the
Oh,
album.
man, you ain't got
You
no.
want to go out in the
just
studio
wanna
Okay.
know
you
what
want.
was next.
All right,
That's
so
what the couch for.
So how did y'all come up with this idea?
With this
Whose idea was this?
Rap to him, Pinky.
Lord. So the idea of this whole situation came up when I've seen podcasts and I've seen other people do this, and it was like, it ain't original. It ain't authentic, and it's like everybody to me was dry. And I was like, I wanted to put some excitement in. I want people to sit down and talk to them and understand when we talk to, we can have fun, we can be opening, and I want the interviews to be, bloom. Like, it's like, I mean, the way you feel now.
Thank you for
feeling for you. It's good. Trust me.
Giving me my feelings.
You told me, said you was. You can't take it back. You said you coming back.
I was actually thinking that, but I'm like,
Yeah,
nah,
I
this
saw
my
it.
man.
When you looked at me like,
This is my man. I'ma still be on. I'ma still stay on cold. This is my man.
That's how it came about. You feel me? The podcast came about. I just wanted to see a different way of doing it, and I think we're doing it different.
So how did you come up with this location? Is this your location or you?
No, the location came up dealing with EXO, the producer.
Shout out to EXO.
Shout out to Nichelle. Nichelle got the location. Nichelle, most definitely, the whole ambiance of this is Nichelle.
And so how did you guys come together?
Oh, that's my story. So listen, I was working at a soup kitchen. And it was just like an old, poor, decrepit man, and he was like, "Can I have?" He said, "Can I have some more? Can I have some more porridge, please?" And I knew how old he was. He asked for porridge, and I said, "I don't have porridge, sir. I got some sandwiches, some chips." And the Lord was like, "Help this man," and I was like, "All right, I got you, JC." I call him JC.
You went through all that story and don't want to do comedy.
So this is the thing. This is the thing, right? Because she lies to you.
That shit was funny though.
That's not what happened, but it most definitely is a story that she loved to keep telling.
You know what's really funny? The fact that you felt like you had to clear that up.
I do. You don't know. You have no idea.
Everybody
I
knew
could people like, oh, you went to the soup kitchen. No, the
for 1 minute you was homeless, and that's how y'all
have
end up
no
being
idea.
co-hosts on
Porridge.
the podcast.
My man asked for porridge. You gotta be at least 76 to ask for porridge. I'm just saying, you asked for porridge.
The fact that anyway.
No, honestly, we were put together. So
Okay.
people that knew him and then knew me, and they was like, "Hey, I think y'all would be a good match for this podcast."
All right, so based on what both of y'all told me, has that happened? Like, whatever your vision was, are you completing it?
Yes.
And see, that's it. Yeah. That's happiness. That's success.
That's it. I mean, we must be successful as hell because this most definitely happening.
Because we all had thoughts all the time, but most of us don't put the shit in fruition. That's what I wanted to get at. Like, one day you was like, you know what, I want to do a podcast, and then here we are.
Here we are.
It was most definitely a process. We went through some trials and errors, but we ended up here, and it's only gonna get better.
Absolutely.
Oh, good shit, man.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you even, you know what I mean, listening to that story and able to take that in and able to still focus on the truth of what I'm saying.
Hello?
Because I'm tired of the lies.
Hello. Like Lancaster, what would you say?
He had the other half of that edible I took.
He had it.
He started out strong, but
then
the more he
faded.
talked, the more that shit
just went away, didn't it? Just like his mind.
So,
in
conclusion.
That's when you do that.
So in
when
conclusion,
you start running out of shit to say.
No, so listen. So let's get back. Let's go back a couple of minutes. Rewind.
Okay.
Since we talking about things and as a question and you didn't get a chance to answer the joke stealing.
Right.
The joke stealing.
Yeah, because I did promise you I was going to do that.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Because you don't say your good shit around her. I'm trying. It will be repeated on this show. You be like, damn.
I'm real original.
You are. nobody like.
So what about the jokes?
So no, how do you feel about it? Like when you sitting there and you watching, you at a show and you like, damn, that's my shit. Like, how do you feel about that? Do you feel because
hate it, man? When I say hate it, we hate it. And a lot of times people don't understand this, but it's just like you can see a comic rip a crowd up.
Right.
Like, and people laughing their ass off like this hilarious. And then, but as a comic, you know, like, yo, that's somebody else's shit though.
Right.
But you can't, the audience don't care. They're enjoying themselves.
That's happened to you in, like, you seen that in real time? Like,
Yeah, I've seen it 1,000 times.
Crazy.
And so it's like, let's say, because to be honest, most people, the average person, they're not creators.
Right.
So if you don't create something, you don't know what it's like to start something from zero.
To bring it
full grown, and then somebody just take the finished product.
Yeah.
So conceptually, you can kind of understand what that is. But once you had this shit happen to you, like if you're an artist, or you invent a song, or you're a fashion designer, or you create anything, and then a motherfucker take that shit and get credit for your idea.
Yeah.
It's like you work at a company, you got $1 million idea, and you tell your coworker, and then before you get to tell the higher ups, they run and tell the idea like it's theirs, and they get promoted.
Yeah, I can dig it. But
That's what it's like when you watch people laughing at your shit.
Yeah.
Now,
Crazy work.
having said all that, I think it's safe to say we've all done it. As much as we hate it, we've all done it. And sometimes it's on purpose. Those are the ones we really hate. But sometimes it's inadvertently. Like sometimes you could be doing that shit you don't even know.
So let me ask you this question. So okay, so like say like if it was a joke and somebody said a joke and they reworded it and they didn't see your shit. And it just so happened y'all think alike.
Right.
Do you like do people sometimes like, man, believe that? Like, bro, I really didn't steal it. It's like he's like, nah, you did steal my shit. Like
well, that happens a lot too.
Yeah.
But the way it makes you feel, it's the same.
The same.
You still feel the same. So even though you know, like, yo, this dude never saw me before, never whatever, but he doing my shit. Cause you know, every comic just like whatever that we talk about,
that's my shit.
We were the first motherfucker ever did it.
Right.
And then the older you get, the more you realize, like, yo, you ain't the only one got your dick sucked with Pac Rock.
Oh.
On that note, Larry, where can they find you?
No, that's no. I know a comedian who does a joke like that. That's why and it was just
Wait, put your platforms out there.
She
Where
was
can
like,
they
yeah,
find
get his ass out.
Just a little.
Woo,
right.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah. So Larry,
what's your platform? Where can they
Give
find
them
you?
everything.
Social media.
All social media, comedian Larry Lancaster. And also all social media. My wife and I have a page called K&L Moments. And basically it's just us loving on each other and showing the world black love. Because I feel like a lot of times
shout out to the wife.
When people look at social media, you would think black men and women hated each other. Like the way we talk about each other, the way we go at each other. So I just was like, yo, let's just show the world that is other. And I ain't saying like we the only people.
Right.
But let's just be part of the solution. So that's what we do.
So you want to let them know your wife's name?
Yeah, my
my
wife over here.
Let's do one better. We're gonna bring Larry's wife on camera.
It's all right, baby. It's all right. You look good.
It's okay. It's
My wife full of shit. Like you don't wear this not to be on camera. Like this is a
beautiful, high gorgeous.
This is the beautiful moment right here, y'all. Y'all see the beautiful
black
moment.
love.
Black love. Black love.
It's my little short.
Hey yo.
That's his little short. He did.
It's my little short.
And how long have y'all been married?
Oh, we actually in October the 10th, it'll be a year.
Woo!
Beautiful. Congratulations on making this deal.
It'll be a year.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah, y'all family, man. Y'all family.
Y'all family. You want to rap for them? Because you know he had a rap. We'll talk about that later. You can rap at the anniversary.
I was trying to get free food.
He do look like one of them guys that did 20 years in prison and then got a podcast.
How you know his story? Hey, listen, we thank you, Larry. We thank you.
He do got that Fed time energy about.
We thank you for coming. Yeah. Please come back.
And he and not even from Baltimore. It's like a DC kind of hustle.
That's where I draw the line, Larry. DC shit, we ain't claiming.
I just wanted to smoke him out. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
it's It's an old school.
Yes, the 10 don't matter.
But it's not old though.
It's not. It's vibing,
Right.
right?
I like it with the navy
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Queen.
Yeah.
You know your thing. You dress him and
No, actually, I dress her.
You dress her?
Yeah. I'm the brains behind this operation around
That
here.
outfit?
She's beauty. I'm the beast.
I most definitely think she put that together for you.
No.
The way she just put this together, I see her putting y'all.
She ain't put that together.
Yeah, she sorry she said. Now leave it alone. Let it go.
We gonna listen. We
All
thank
right,
y'all for
let me-
coming through.
Real quick.
Yeah,
how
absolutely.
would you improve his outfit?
How would I improve
it? Yeah. Like what's wrong
Start
with
from
it?
scratch. Take it all off. Throw it away. Burn it. It's too little.
It's not.
It's too little. You don't wear that size no more, Montrell. You are now an extra large. It's a medium.
So Larry.
And I told you like the Stevie J kind of.
Don't worry about it. It ain't gonna never get back.
Thank y'all, man. We thank y'all so much for coming through.
Well, thank y'all, man.
Please come back again.
Yeah,
please.
thank y'all. And
Absolutely.
we was
Yeah,
proud
y'all
to be here.
family. We
Yeah,
love
this
y'all.
was nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it,
Appreciate
y'all.
you.
So what y'all about to do?
We about to
Just like making shit awkward, motherfuckers stay too long. No, motherfucker grab the doorknob. They like, yo, you about to leave.
No.
When y'all called me up here, she was like, "Oh my gosh, this bitch."
It's okay.
Dragging this shit out.
So
Right.
this bitch. Like let's go.
It's
like-
okay. So gang, hold on, relax a little bit. Hey,
Talked about staying too long. I want to make sure I ain't him.
you just can't walk out. You gotta be let out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just can't
All right.
walk
Come
out.
on. You look like you dress
Yeah,
like a
is
gender
we
reveal.
finished or we done?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so listen, we
Go ahead,
done.
Montrell.
So listen, y'all, we gonna close it
Close
out,
it
man.
out.
Appreciate y'all for stopping through. Guest Larry Lancaster, his wife. What's your name again, please?
Holloway.
Kay Holloway,
Beautiful.
man. Larry Caster, Kay Holloway, Tim. Oh,
He said Larry
I am
Caster.
T-Stats.
I was going to say your whole government.
You was. Don't put me out there.
I probably won't.
And we got gender reveal, Montrell. And thanks for hanging out with us at the Penthouse.
No, I'm gonna tell you why that's funny. That's a joke I've used before, and she never was around when I did
That's
the
what
joke.
I'm saying.
So
She
that's how I know
still-
she officially funny, y'all.
She still
He
jokes,
hit you with
bro.
the gender
Yo,
reveal.
we
He was
out.
funny
We
as
watched
shit.
a lot of your material when she stole that. No, she didn't. But y'all, we out, y'all.
It's
Peace.
cut. It's cut.
Oh, it's cut.